We have with us today Rohan Gupta, Director at Nuvama Insti Equities, who's joining us now. Welcome to the show, sir. My first question to you is that, you've spoken to a lot of the agrochem players, and they've confirmed that they're seeing some kind of revival in their overall business. But, and this is after a tepid FY24. But overall, I want to know what are your views on the same. Do you expect revival in the business in FY25?
Yeah, hi, good morning. And sure, we are also looking at a strong recovery in a domestic agrochemicals market. There are not much inventories in the system. And what we are also expecting that the chemical prices have slightly started going up. So that is also likely to have some benefit for the players in a formulation, because when the prices go up, they tend to benefit in a rising price scenario. Demand environment is likely to remain solid as far as the domestic formulation companies are concerned, because so far now the expectation of monsoon has been above normal or close to normal, as was predicted by the most of the outside agencies like IMD and SkyMed. Agri commodity prices, even yesterday only government came with the Kharif crop MSPs, which are roughly 5 to 6% up on YY basis, which is broadly in line with the inflationary pressure which is there. So I think that for the farmers' point of view, that is a quite positive scenario right now. With the good monsoon and the farm agri commodity prices, farmers are likely to spend more money on agrochemicals and agri input. That's where our companies in a domestic formulation should benefit.
Right. Mr. Gupta, talk to us about the rural play, right? There's plenty being spoken about on FMCG being the big beneficiary if rural revival kicks in. But talk to us about some of these other chemical plays which behave as raw material manufacturers to these larger FMCG players, something like a Galaxy Surfactants. Do you believe that a turnaround in that sector is very well warranted? What are you expecting in terms of some of the good plays in that sector? And do you also believe that demand there is starting to pick up? Are you expecting some order wins over there in a big way? What are those factors that you would look for?
So, yes, as far as that specialty chemical sector, which is catering to primarily end user industries like FMCG, cosmetics, or daily consumption kind of sector, yes, rural recovery is likely to have a positive impact on that. But yes, even last year also, global domestic market, I mean India, for the players like Galaxy and all, was roughly 8% to 9% kind of growth in terms of volume. I think that even this year also, the growth should remain firm, also contributed by rural, as what most of the FMCG MNCs are guiding, that they are expecting and they are witnessing actually a rural recovery. So that will be definitely a positive scenario for the manufacturers of specialty chemicals, which are primarily catering to these segments in end user industry. Galaxy, Fine, Rosari, some of these companies are catering to them and should be the beneficiary of that.
Got it. Mr. Gupta, quickly, your top picks in the sector.
So we are still very much positive on the specialty chemicals, and we expect that the recovery on Q basis or sequential recovery is already set. In near term, I think that domestic agrochemicals manufacturer, intermediate manufacturer, which have been impacted last year, they should be benefiting. Formulation branded guys should be benefiting. So that's where in domestic agri side, Dhanuka kind of players, or even some of the agrochemical intermediate manufacturer like India Pesticide, Insecticide India, Bharat Rasayan, these are the companies will be the bigger beneficiary. In specialty chemicals, we are liking Gujarat Fluoro kind of players who are in fluoropolymers. We are liking Aarti Industries, Galaxy Surfactants.
Right.
These are the players we are liking.
Right. Okay. Well, thank you so much for taking our time and speaking with us at NDTV Profit.